Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Myers is under it, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
They're not called table settlers for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base, first and third. We got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. First and third, nobody out. It's time to start making some really good pitches.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's only 1 for 10. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Diaz, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The set and the 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. They got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping up now, Will Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Kendrys Morales as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And Bruce is on target. He's out at home playing. Yanks leave one. Still no score. Now in the box, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The designated hitter, number 3.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kyle Tucker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for New York, Ketel Marte, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Marte gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Altuve for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Melky. Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
In now, Richard Hull, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fast.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So stepping in, Max Stassi, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Max Stassi.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. A ball and no strikes. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Cabrera back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Not shortstop. Jorge.
First pitch of the at-bat. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He'll get it into second.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Will Myers. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. Throw to second, and he's out. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
The designated hitter.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Kendrys Morales, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. This is flared out towards second. And they're on 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The set and the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Stunts it, gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well hit to right, but foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Runner's going. And the throw first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. In now, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The third baseman, number 2.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Hull has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marisnik going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Richard Hull. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Chapman on at first. Nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Will Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. And there's out number 2. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. In there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That's a ball and a strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Standing in, Ketel Marte, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline, and this one will bounce into the wall.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, right
Here's
fielder.
Melky Cabrera. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Weakly hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left. So coming to the plate, Max Stassi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Count 3-0.
The 3-0 pitch. Is a heater in there for a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. 1 out, nobody on. Bounce to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Number 38.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in, Richard Hull. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jorge Polanco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Smith has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Now batting, left fielder, Will.
Settling in now, Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. Low for ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. One and 2, here it comes. Count still at 1 and 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
In now, Reese Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
1 and 2. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Brantley calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Aledmus Diaz.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Strike two.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And that's into the alley for Bruce. Should be extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jake Marisnick.
Nate Jones comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 66. Nate.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Into the box, Max Stassi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Polanco gloves it, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Michael Brantley. Career numbers against Nate Jones, batting at an even .400. He's also driven in 5 runs.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Hector Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Yankees.
7th.
The center fielder, Cattell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Another try at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter number 14.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that misses. 2-1. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Jake Diekman takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Castro, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. Career numbers against Nate Jones. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That misses. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jake Faria enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Strike one to start the at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail here at 6-2. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Richard
for the
Hall.
Yankees, the catcher, Richard Hall.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. (0-1). Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Next for the Yankees,
Striding in, Will Myers. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz, and his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Skied into very shallow right. Cabrera's there. 1 away. Ready once again, Jay Bruce. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. His first homer here in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. A 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The New York Yankees win the opener here in the division series. Aaron Nola gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.